Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sun Rain Tarot. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. Today I'm going to show you a deck that came in the mail yesterday. This is a 2023 Kickstarter deck. It's the Elemental Empath Oracle. So go ahead and hold on, because I'm going to zoom us in here a little bit closer. This is by Miyuki Rose. So, as it says, a self-love oracle deck for empathic women, which, even though it's geared towards women, I think anybody with a strong feminine side could probably use this deck if they are an empath. And I do love the fact that it's blue with pinks and purples. I really love the color scheme. As you can see, it is 52 cards. From Rose Soul Art, which is Miyuki's website. Like I said, I love the transition of the colors. It's fantastic. And believe it or not, she put a little extra effort into this box. I wish you could feel it because it's got the rose petal finish. Yeah, this is so soft. It's okay. I'm just in love with the box. It's fine. It's fine. So it does fold out. I love the use of the purple. I'm not a pink person by any means, but when you put pink and purple together like this, with a dash of blue, highlighted with gold, I like it. And it says the magic is within you, the bottom of the box. Of course, it's magnetic closure. It's a great box. So we're going to get into the guidebook really quick for this flip through. And this guidebook has that same rose petal finish. So yeah, this feels awesome. And it's a really chunky guidebook. 52 cards, and we have 273 pages. Right there. And for those that may wonder, made from recycled paper and soy ink. So there is your copyright date. Yeah, rosesoulart.com. Huge table of contents. This deck does have suits. So you have Earth, Air, Fire, Water, and Cosmos, which is your representation of spirit. You get an introduction, which is fabulous. Special thanks. I mean, it takes more than one person to do a deck. A disclaimer. The author decided to remind everybody that no, not an official therapist, so, you know, take everything with a grain of salt. Deck structure, here you go. 52 cards are split into 5 elemental sections, starting with Earth, Water, Fire, Air, and finally Cosmos. Each element is associated with a celestial aspect of our universe. Earth, Moon, Sun, Sky, and stars, as well as our being, so body, emotions, power, mind, and spirit. And then each one has a main theme. So Earth is grounding, Water is honor your phases, Fire is shine, Air is expansion, and Cosmos is the divine. We have instructions on how to use your deck, how to cleanse your deck, using your intuition, how to interpret cards, which is very nice to have, how to choose cards, and we do have spreads. Now, the spreads, it doesn't actually list, you know, card shapes, but here you go, self-love spread, which is a 5-card spread. The inner and outer landscape spread, which is a 3-card spread, and then we have the balance spread, which is a 2-card spread. So you do get card spreads with this, and then it goes over meditation guidance, how to connect with your inner light. Your About Creator page is actually in the front of the book, not the back of the book. And information on Rose Soul Art, which is Miyuki's business, basically. And there you go. At Rose_Soul Art, both capitalized, on Instagram. And then we break into the suits. So Earth. Here we have our elemental symbol. Of course, Earth, they chose crystals. Each card is numbered. You get the suit and then the keyword for it. You do get a little picture, which is actually in color. it is enough to match it with the correct card. Granted, they're numbered, it helps. So it goes over a description over your keyword, your theme for the card. You get additional information throughout, which structure, stability, higher needs for the main cards, potential blocks. And what's great is you get an exercise. You get an exercise for every single card. And believe it or not, this is one of the things I love about this guidebook, even though I haven't done a deep dive in it. Like I said, I just got it yesterday. They give you the model and the photographer of every single card. So let's flip to a different one. Here we go. Here's a water card. Number 6, cleanse and release. So energy needs to flow. That's what the card's about. So smudging, emotional and energetic release, potential blocks. Here is your exercise. And then at the very bottom, you have the model and photographer, just like you did with the previous card. And it doesn't matter which one I flip to, it's going to be the same way. Which is fantastic. I mean, you get like 2 to 3 pages worth of stuff. And yes, every card does have an exercise. And then there's the model and photographer. So this is a meaty guidebook. This is one that I will probably read all the way through and enjoy reading. And of course, because this is a flip through, I'm going to actually show you the cards. She sent a little insert for the free meditation that you get. So that's what this is. By the way, here are the card backings. If I can get this up here without any glare, which is nice blue and gold, symmetrical design. It does have gold foiling on the side, and there's a little bit of like sparkly glitter. Hopefully my camera's picking that up for you guys. It's quite nice. And they are fairly decent sized cards. They are oversized, but about a standard oracle size, if I had to say. And for those of you that are new to my flip throughs, I'm going to go ahead and flip through very quickly to show you the artwork. I will offer no commentary. And then after that is over, I will discuss cardstock. So here we go. Let us begin. Feel free to pause the video at any point as needed if you want to read captions. And there are titled words at the bottom, anywhere from I'd say probably 2 to 3 keywords for additional information. So let's begin. Alright, my lovelies, that is the very last card of the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom us back out a bit. There we go, because now we're going to discuss cardstock. And as you probably notice with the deck, there is some nudity. They create splotches of light to cover nipples and anything, you know, vital. So there is maybe, you know, some exposure that most people might find uncomfortable, but it's actually kind of tastefully done. I tend to like it. And as you probably noticed as I was flipping through cards, a lot of them were wanting to stick together. This deck has not been shuffled at all. So it does have a little bit of separation issues, which will probably go away once I shuffle a few times. One of the first things I noticed, though, when I touched the deck for the first time, these cards are super thin. So this is probably like half the thickness of, say, like the Lantern Oracle or Whispers of the Ocean, the standard thickness for a matte Oracle deck. I mean, the cards are pretty much the same size, I would say. But this is super thin and flexible. I mean, hopefully that'll be good for people. And this is just like the biggest I can take because I have small hands. And as you can see, one ruffle shuffle and there might be a slight bow. It may not bounce back quite the way you want to because it is, as I said, a super thin deck. I usually shuffle like this, so I guess really dealer's choice on that. And it's funny, what pops out is the laughter card. Inner child, play, laugh, be silly, heal child wounds, yep, desire, reclaim power, stillness. Interesting. Now that I shuffled this, apparently I might have some messages for me in it, but it's still nice quality cards. I mean, it's got a little bit of a gloss. I don't know if you're getting a glare or not, but like I said, it is super thin. And because these haven't been shuffled, they were sticking together. Let's try it now just to see. Oh yeah, I did one ruffle shuffle and a little bit of overhand. Those two stuck together. And that cleared up some of the sticking together. So yeah, a couple shuffles probably is all this deck needs. And, you know, it'll break up the chunks to where it's not sticking anymore. And as you could probably guess, I do love the fact that these are color-coded for the elements. The red is the fire, the blue is the water, the purple is the cosmos, the green is the earth, and then the lighter purple is the air. So it is color-coded. And let me stack these up with each other. So because these symbols are going to be throughout it. You see the elemental symbols. You get an air spiral for the air. You get a flame for the fire. You get stars for the cosmos. You get a crystal for earth. And you get water droplets for the water suit. So the elements are represented on each card to go with the color coding. So yeah, I got a new deck to play with. All right. I will try to contain my excitement for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck. Feel free to let me know what you think. Feel free to also share, like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.